Hello everybody, my name is the Chef and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. In today's video we're going to be doing a couple things. One, we're taking a look at my character box right now. As you can see, these are all my units. A lot of them are boost level 100 and whatnot. If you guys want to see any of these units in action, granted that they're level 80 and above, which is a little bit easier to do. Let me know in the comments below. I can redo some of the older units if I have gotten them to a higher level if you'd like. Kaido being one example. I am going to be making a part 2 of the overlooked / underrated units in the game, and he might actually appear on that list because I've been having a hell of a good time with that unit. He hits crazy hard. But the other thing I want to cover before we get to the main part of the video, which is the Q&A, is challenge battle. Now, if you're not familiar with the challenge battle, the boss battle that's going on right now, I have a few tips for you guys. The only thing you really need to do and know is, choose characters that do multi-hit attacks, such as Snake Man, CP0 and CP9 Rob Lucci. What's it called? Holiday Chopper, V2 Katakuri. Units like that actually do a lot of help in these challenge battles, and reason being is because the whole goal is to get high combos, because if you do get high combos, you're going to be able to kill these guys a lot easier, and it's just going to make your life and your team's life a little bit better. I also forgot to mention Beige. He is an important unit as well. He is free to play, and he is one of the legends of boss battle, as most veterans would know. But with that being said, all you really got to do is try to get as much combos as you can. Try to keep that combo meter up, and of course, keep that flag active. If they get a hold of that flag, it's not good. It's always nice to have at least one unit on your rotation or team that can actually do knockback to get people out of the flag. So keep that in mind. And items also are very nice help as well. You're going to be getting more points for picking up items. You're going to be getting more points for killing the actual boss enemy. And you're also going to be getting points for capping flags and getting high combos. So, keep all that stuff in mind, as well as choosing characters with high score bonuses to put into your support slot, because you're going to be getting the maximum amount of points you can. But anyways, with that being said, let's just get right into the Q&A, shall we? So the first question comes from Christian Moreno. Christian Moreno. Sorry, I'm not good with names. I apologize. First question: what are your thoughts on hitting 1K? My thoughts on hitting 1K, it's a really good feeling, The last year has been a little bit of a shit year for most people, I would say. So hitting 1K and interacting with you guys has been a lot of fun, and it's kept me sane for the most part. But yeah, I really appreciate that, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Second part of his question here is 5 favorite characters, One Piece characters. Or anime characters. If I'm going to have to go anime characters, I'm going to have to say Frieza is number 1. Maybe Guts from Berserk. Berserk is an awesome manga / anime. I could say Musashi from Vagabond. This is a tough one. Oden from One Piece. And the last person would have to be, I don't know, maybe Piccolo. Piccolo's a badass. I don't care what anybody says. Other animes that I watch, right now I'm only watching One Piece, but I have watched a lot of classic anime growing up. I am an old head. I like old, tournament style shonen anime. So, things like Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Naruto, stuff like that I kind of grew up with. Yeah, there's some other ones that I just can't really think of at this very moment. Oh, Hajime no Ippo is up there as well. Why did I start YouTube? I kind of wanted to just give everybody something to watch, or people who play this game and have similar interests, something to watch and try to entertain them through these kind of poopy times we're going through. And will I ever do a face reveal? Perhaps. I've thought about it, and I might someday. You never know. Next question comes from Nami's husband from Discord. Do I collect anything like trading cards or maybe rocks? As a matter of fact, I actually used to, like, I take rocks from beaches, like, depending on where I am in the world. If I travel to another country, I do like taking rocks. I don't know why. Back in the day, I used to collect, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, stuff like that. Nail clippings. I'm just joking. But but I did collect Yu-Gi-Oh. I still have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards somewhere, probably in storage. Did I always want to be a cook, or did you just pick it up along your years? I didn't always want to be a cook, no. I actually kind of just fell into it by accident, but also I got into it because I just wanted to be able to cook for myself, and hopefully my mom isn't listening, but I just wanted to have better food. She wasn't the best cook, but she did her best. So I kind of started in high school and just got into like a cooking job eventually. It was mainly a serving job at first, and it kind of just developed into a cooking job because they saw that I had some skills from my high school practice. What is my favorite food? Favorite food of all time? Probably cereal. I know that kind of sounds weird, from a guy who actually cooks like, fine dining and whatnot. But you just kind of get sick of the fine dining experience, and there's nothing better than just like, simple food at home or even home cooked food. Like, I know I was talking shit about my mom's cooking earlier, but in all honesty, I would rather eat her cooking than any fine dining meal at the end of the day, because it's just, it just feels like home. I feel comfortable eating it. Next question by It's Just Jokesta. Top 5 anime of all time. First anime and 3 best characters in One Piece besides Sanji and Za. Okay, so top 5 anime for me personally, probably I'm gonna have to say Dragon Ball /Z at the top, because it's just it's in my blood at this point. Number 2 might have to be. I'm either gonna say Hunter x Hunter. I really like Hunter x Hunter. Just a very so much character development, world development in that show. And the power system's really cool. 3, maybe Afro Samurai or Samurai Champloo. I really like the hip hop aspect to those, and also the gore action sequences. One Piece probably is number 4, and number 5. Damn, that's a tough one. Number 5, I'm gonna have to just say Hajime no Ippo, maybe. Because I'm a big boxing fan. I'm a boxer myself, kickboxer, but I like, again, combat sports and stuff of that nature. 3 best characters in One Piece: Oden, Big Mom, and probably Moria's cool. I like Moria. Yeah, we're gonna go with Moria. So next question here. Congrats. Also, which gameplay did I... Oh, this is a good question. And how did I come up with the Alliance name? I actually enjoyed doing the the Whole Cake Island Sanji gameplay the most. It was a huge surprise to see how good that unit actually was. And I know his basics / normal attacks are kind of dookie stains, but man, his skills are really nice. I think he's got the perfect kit for an attacker. He could support, he could heal, and he could do massive damage, ignore defense, and have, pretty much high critical hit damage and set enemies aflame. Just really nice overall. How I came up with the Alliance name is just because my name is the Chef, and I wanted to have a fleet of cooks, to play games with. I mean, not necessarily real life cooks, but I just thought it would be cool to be like the chef and then have some cooks. Even though I don't really consider any of them any less, they have more of a say than what goes on than I do for the most part. We just kind of all put our minds together and just, if we want to join a tournament, we'll join a tournament. Next question. Who is my favorite antagonist throughout One Piece? It's a question by 61. 8 numbers less than the ultimate 60 number. So, who is my favorite antagonist throughout One Piece? I'm gonna either say Crocodile or NL is really cool. I like NL just because he's one of my favorite characters. I just like Skypiea, and I just liked how much of a shit packer he was, and that he just gave no fucks about anything. I'm gonna have to say Crocodile though overall. He was just a well-written character, very reminiscent of the old Bond movies. I'm a big fan of those, and yeah, just overall, he had a cool move set. He actually beat Luffy basically like 3 times. So yeah, I'm gonna say Crocodile was the best antagonist in my opinion. I know people will say Dofi or Katakuri. They're awesome too, but I just like Croc. So the next question here is by J.K. Killa. It's a lot of questions here, so we'll just try to speed through these. Would you would you meet me in real life? Maybe. Depends if you're living close to me somehow, or like I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe. Am I really Canadian? Yes. Stream when? I guess when my internet gets better. Do I abuse EX? Like, do I abuse my X or EX? EX characters? No. My X? Also no. How tall are you? 17 feet. Cooking channel when? I'm going to have to say within the next month I'm going to be starting to... Maybe I'll put out my first video. Dragon Ball Legends series, maybe, perhaps. I'll see if it picks up on the channel. I'll do a video or two and see how people take to it. Face reveal when? I don't know. I'm thinking about it at some point. We'll see. OG Luffy showcase. Perhaps I might do that as well. He was actually not a bad unit. You could actually do some decent stuff with him. And can I see your box? Which box are we talking about, big fella? No, the box is at the beginning of the video. You must have seen it by now. So, next question here. Congrats on 1K. Very poggers moment. It is very poggers. Next is a pogger 10K. Also, who is my number one waifu and husbando? My number one waifu is Big Umamu. Big Mom. She's thick. She's a MILF. She got that cushion for the pushin'. Number one husbando would have to be... Oh. Who's that Marine on Baratier? The one with like he was just like a real big douchebag, and he just started like kicking Sanji's food around. Probably that guy. I like a real bad boy. Anyways, next question. DKX Shaft. Congrats on 1K. How many gems or how much have I spent on the game? Not too much, to be honest. I have bought like a couple of those really cheap packs in the past. The biggest purchase was probably through a gift card. So, I don't know. Under $60 maybe. Including the gift card, I mean. Congrats, man, on hitting 1K. Sick content. This is by Mr. Popel, by the way. Ooh, Kill, Marry, Fuck. My favorites. Rayleigh, Garp, and Sengoku. I feel like Rayleigh is a good... He's a good fuck. He just seems to get down with all the ladies, so he probably knows how to treat a booty hole or two. Garp I might have to kill because he's kind of like a deadbeat dad, and Sengoku seems like a nice fella, a wholesome dude. So I'll probably marry Sengoku. Next question. Joshua Nathan, congrats on 1K. Am I a chef in real life? Yes. I just consider myself a cook more than a chef. Like a chef just kind of seems like I don't know, just an odd term. Consider myself a cook because I still engage in cooking, even though I would, be in a chef position at some points during my career. What is my real name? I'm Batman. So next question comes from Shanks. How old are you? I am 29 years old. Yeah, not much more to say about that. Next question by Ralph Anthony Atlas. Are there any units you want to have but don't have it? I actually really want that new Sanji. I never pulled him. I actually pulled the Dressrosa Zoro off the guaranteed ticket. A little bit disappointed. I mean, I'm not hating on Zoro or anything. I'm just more of a Sanji fan. I was kind of hoping for a different blue runner. Otherwise, I want some of the older units that I can't really pull much because the summoning pool is so vast at this point, it's hard to get. You know, I want to have a level 100 Whitebeard at some point, same with a Jinbei. But yeah, anyways, that's about it. So for the next question here, we got from Brains. What is my favorite dish to cook? I like cooking, you know, fresh pasta is really fun for me personally. I have a lot of fun making fresh pasta. I love cooking curries, Indian and Pakistani curry, especially. I really like the flavors, the spiciness, very complex flavors going on there, and it's, you know, it's just very warming. I love warming foods. Live in a cold place. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a lot more stuff I like to cook, but those are probably my two favorite things. And last but not least, Gaming Ray. Who's my favorite character in One Piece? Again, I'm probably gonna have to say Oden. He's, if you're not caught up with the manga, I won't say anything, but he's basically like the anti-Gaston of of the One Piece world. The guy's just a total stud, and you know he's. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so once you see it, you'll see it. He's just an overall cool dude. I like the way he carries himself, his demeanor, and just his character in general. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I want to thank everybody who submitted questions. If your questions didn't make it in, I apologize. It might have been, you know, too late for the questions to come in by the time I recorded this, or they were just duplicate questions, or they were just straight up weird. I had a couple of like funny questions that I just wasn't sure would fly on YouTube. So if you have any of those, ask me in the Discord. It's a little bit more Wild Wild West there. But yeah, if that being said, coming up we're going to have some more showcases. We're going to do a couple more unique videos. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. And stay tuned for more of this juicy One Piece Bounty Rush content. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, everybody. Peace. 悪はこの世に栄えない。